It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Bob Feller gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
So digging in now, Fred Norman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Fielder, number 25.
And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Ted Brooks. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Into the box now, Chris Kyle. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
That's a perfect punt. I consider that the double bonus. He's given himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down, and the bunt was so good they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
Stepping up now, Curtis Randall. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Matt, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The 1-0 delivery lifted in the air to straightaway left. Jackson is there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Tyler Scott is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now batting, Brian Brummett. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Jake Arrieta gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Grounded to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So stepping in, Rafael Palmeiro, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Low for ball 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Kyle is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Joe Jackson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Arrieta's got his target. Here's the 0-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Now at the plate, Scott McGriff. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, Scott McGriff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 2 home runs, and 15 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Two and one. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Jackson is after it, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Set to deal on 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, brought to you by MLB17. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts. And when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate, because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. You got to really concentrate.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 25, Fred Norman.
Ready for another chance. Fred Norman. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Jackson. And the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Sano. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Brooks takes it in. And he's set down, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Arrieta sets. Here it is on 0-2. Looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Riding in once again, Ted Brooks. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Outside, 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Chris Kyle, as he'll square to try and move that runner over, but misses for the first strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Digging in, Curtis Randall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sano is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Scott. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Didi Gregorius. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Stepping into the box, Darwin Barney. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Wiggins is over, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Brian Brummett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Scott McGriff. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Angel Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one. Here it comes. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another shot now. Fred Norman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him, and he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Now a move over to first. Runners back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Ted Brooks. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready once again, Chris Kyle. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the White Sox nothing. Now in the box, Rafael Palmeiro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rafael Palmeiro.
In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Number 29, Joe Jackson.
Stepping in, Joe Jackson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Ready now, Miguel Sano. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Arrieta gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Curtis Randall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Curtis Randall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now, Tyler Scott. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 now. Brian Brummett will be next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in a catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Bud Norris is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Brian Brummett will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Calhoun. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott McGriff. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Action in the White Sox bullpen now, as they have a left-hander getting loose. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something, but this offense has to get going. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That was the fifth foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Brooks backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Arrieta into the windup. First pitch on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. The O's lead this thing 3-0. Ready for another chance. Bart Wiggins. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Bart Wiggins.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Angel Vargas.
Striding in once again, Angel Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And the pitch on 2-1 to 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jackson is in pursuit, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Center fielder number 25. Fred
Ready for another
Norman.
shot now. Fred Norman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Randall on the move. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Well, it's taken quite a bit of time now. We're into the 6th inning. Pitcher really was settling down nice. That's the first hit of the game. Let's see maybe if they're able to make a little attack now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Darwin Barney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Wiggins moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Rafael Palmeiro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout. The payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Ted Brooks. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Standing in now, Chris Kyle, as he'll show bunt and come up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Oh, now he finds himself down 0-2. Look, he's trying to force the action. You still got a bunt a strike. That was 2 balls that were out of the zone. Now he finds himself in trouble.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. He finally got a pitch in the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Randall. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
He'll try again. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Barney for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw, and it's a double play. Ready once again, Tyler Scott. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Norris over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and he's safe.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
At the plate, Brian Brummett. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in a position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do it.
But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Stepping in now, Scott McGriff, as he puts it on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Digging in the switch hitter, Bart Wiggins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the Orioles 5 and the White Sox nothing. Stepping in, Joe Jackson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Joe Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Randall. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Arrieta's ready. 0-2 on its way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Down in order go the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up now, Angel Vargas. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Angel Vargas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 25, Fred Norman.
Stepping in, Fred Norman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman Ted Brooks.
Digging in now, Ted Brooks. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And
He'll lead it off
White
against
Sox.
Jake Arrieta.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And that's taken for strike 1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting the first pitch of the at-bat. Yonder Alonso is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his 3rd baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Baseman, Garwin Barney.
Into the box, Darwin Barney, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The center fielder, number 13, A.J. Pollock.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Sergio Romo
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Chris Kyle is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Set to deliver on 2-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Into the box now, Curtis Randall. Pennington will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Pennington.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The average at 284 to begin play. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. The 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Kurt Pennington will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 7, Cliff Pennington.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. So coming to the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
In now, Joe Jackson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to flirt around with. He's been swinging the bat really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hard liner toward short. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-0 the final score today. Jake Arrieta earns his 8th victory of the season. Bob Feller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.